today we're at the Gold Coast Casino. We're gonna walk around, check it out, see what they have to offer, and we're gonna grab something to eat. I decided to eat first. I haven't had anything to eat today, so I'm like, okay, let me get dinner and then I'll show you guys around. So basically, you guys are my dinner date tonight, so I hope you have fun. I haven't been to Ping Pong in at least 10 years, guys. Like, I think the last time I was here, I was in college, and like, I would always see billboards for it because like you see it, like, especially like around this area, you see billboards because they win like best Chinese food in Vegas, they win awards. So that's how I found this place originally, and I know it's still really popular. I didn't really know what I was going to do today. When I tell you, I get so many spam calls, like it's crazy. Like I've had probably 6 calls today that I like haven't answered because it's like potential spam. You know what? Hello. Hello? Hello? They hung up on me. They didn't even want to scare me. I'm in one of those moods where I don't really know what I want to eat, and they have like the biggest menu, guys. So we're definitely going to get some steamed barbecue pork bao buns. You guys know I love bao buns. They're my favorite. So we're gonna do that for sure. And then I asked for some recommendations, and she told me quite a few options. I feel like Kung Pao chicken is always like a good choice. Okay, so you know, I'm sitting here alone at a little 2-person table, and then there's like another 2-person table in front of me. So then this guy gets seated, and then I'm like, oh, he's like out to dinner alone too. And then he's like turning around in his chair, smiling at me. Like, I'm facing this way, and his chair is also facing this way, but he's like turned around to face me. And then he just keeps smiling, and I'm like, sir, this is not a love connection. When you're like recording yourself in a restaurant alone, but then when you have someone staring at you the whole time, it's a little awkward. And then there's a whole situation going on that I'll have to tell you guys a little later. This is the Kung Pao chicken. It's $1 extra if you want a side of rice. And then I have my pork bao buns. I've not tried yet. I was taking a thumbnail, so let's dig in, guys. Uncomfortable dinner ever. Okay, so I have the guy in front of me who is literally turned around in his seat staring at me, and then the table next to me, they were fighting the whole time. So it just started off like, you know, maybe like a little argument. Then she starts crying. Then they're eating. I'm like, okay, it's fine. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, if I cry, I don't have an appetite after. But they're like having dinner. So then they're like fighting the whole time. And I'm like, I can't help but listen because I'm sitting at dinner by myself and they're like yelling right next to me. So they're on vacation, which that sucks. Like, can you imagine like going on vacation? They're having like a blowout fight. Like, she's saying that she's gonna get her own place. She's like, you don't want to be with me, like all this stuff. And then like most of the time he was just sitting there like eating, like not saying anything. Then he started yelling at her. Then it was like getting aggressive, and I'm like, okay, I would say if you're gonna be at Gold Coast, just skip ping pong. Like just, you know, don't go there. So the bao buns were okay. Like they were decent. They tasted really sweet. The kung pao chicken though, it kind of tastes like orange chicken. So, you know, kung pao usually has like a little spice to it, and it had like the peppers in it. But when I tell you, it like almost didn't have a flavor, but then it was like kind of sweet. And then I was like wondering, like, did they accidentally give me orange chicken? But then the people who were fighting next to me, they actually got orange chicken. I was like, oh, that actually looks like way better than what I ordered. So the kung pao chicken was not delicious. So I ate maybe like a quarter of my food and I left it. Like one thing about me, I love having leftovers, because then that's like a meal you don't have to cook at home. You know what I mean? Like I think it's like the best thing the next day. It's like, oh, you have leftovers, you know? No. I don't like wasting stuff. And I like having leftovers. So the fact that I had so much food left over and I left it, it's sitting there on my table, that says a lot. Like another thing is like, if food's not good, I don't want to eat it. Like, why am I eating like these calories if it's not delicious? Like, that's how I feel about food that's like not great. Like, so to leave a restaurant hungry, like I feel like that says a lot. So just maybe just skip ping pong. There was a noodle place right across from it, and I've heard that's good, but at the same time, like, ping pong is winning all these awards. I would just like to know, like, who's voting? I don't know. I hate telling you guys that I don't like a restaurant, or like saying like, oh, don't go there, but like I said, I'm always gonna be honest with you guys. You know, like I wouldn't say I'm like harsh on like the way I judge a restaurant or like the recommendation or whatever, but I'm going all these places. Like if you're coming to town, you only have so many meals, you know, like so many days that you're here. So, I mean, I would just hate for you to waste like a meal in Vegas, like when you could like get something really good that you don't have at home, you know? So, they have a bowling alley upstairs, I guess. So we're gonna go check it out. Did you guys know that I was in a bowling league when I was younger? I had like a custom bowling ball. It was purple and it had Snoopy on it, and it said Shelby because that was my nickname. There's like another little piece of information for you guys. But my bowling league, there were only maybe there were like 2 other people, but I just know anytime we had like I don't know, like a game. Is it a game when it's bowling? Or a tournament, or I don't know what the term is, but anytime like we would go like against another team, it was always just me and this one other boy. And so like I don't know where our third person was. I don't remember if it was like a girl or a boy, but it was just always me and a little boy. And so I feel like we didn't have enough people. I don't know if we ever won. Honestly, I don't know if I was good. All I know is I got like 99 one game, and that was like my highest score ever. But I was like little, so I feel like that's good when you're little. So I don't know, maybe I'm like a good bowler. Let's go see. This was, gosh, 13 years ago maybe, like a really long time ago. The first time my brother and his family came out to visit, I remember coming here and like my nephews wanted to bowl. They like love bowling, and so I'm like, okay, so I have been here before because I guess I came in here with my brother. Do you guys think that bowling alleys always kind of have like a sketchy vibe? I don't know if that's just because like the town I grew up in, the bowling alley was like kind of sketchy, and it like wasn't nice. And like, not saying this one's not nice, but do you know what I mean? Is that just like a thing, like bowling alleys? But you know what, there's one in Michigan that I go to when I go visit my family. It's like called Rockin' Bowl or Rockin' something, I think, and it's really nice. It's like a fancy bowling alley, and I like that one. But besides that, I feel like they're all kind of like you know, like sketchy. Okay, do you guys remember when I went to Sam's Town and I was like talking about bowling there? And I was like, ooh, like since COVID, I can't imagine like putting your fingers in the holes, like the ball. So we're not bowling, guys. So there's not much to see here. I think we're gonna go back downstairs and explore the casino. Okay guys, comment below and let me know if you think bowling is a fun activity. Like, do you and your friends go bowling? Is that a thing? Look how cute this gift bag is. With like the chain handles. That's so cute. I don't know what you would put in it because it's so little, but it's cute. Oh, it's a flask. What is it, like a bracelet, but a flask? This is sneaky. Look at that. Looks so sneaky. From security. There's really not much to record here, so I kind of have to record like everything that's like, you know. So they have a coffee place here, guys. Java Vegas. They also sell ice cream. So when I said I was like getting away from security, I was not exaggerating. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I say this stuff, guys. So I told you about the coffee place. I go in the bathroom, use the restroom, you know, take some selfies, and then I come out and 2 security guards are waiting for me by the bathroom. And they're like, you can't record with that in here. And I'm like, okay, like it's fine. I was going to the bathroom and then leaving. Like I was already on my way out. I'm like, okay, no problem. He's like, I think he was like waiting for me to like say something. Like, no, like, sir, I'm leaving. It's fine. I tell you, they're like always notice. They're always after me. I can't. So the way you get to the garage here, you kind of walk out of the hotel, but then you go up an escalator immediately, and then there's a little walkway that goes like across this tiny little street, and then there's a garage. So I'm just in the walkway part, so I feel like I'm not in the casino. Like, I'm sure it's fine. Honestly, I was like, I should probably get out of here. But yeah, so I mean, usually like they don't say anything to me, but I feel like I'm always on their radar, you know what I mean? But I'm like sneaking away. But yeah, they were waiting for me outside the bathroom, so. Okay guys, so that's Gold Coast. There's really not much happening here. It's not a great time, but I feel like this is a hotel that you would like stay here, but then you just leave for everything, which a lot of people do that anyway. Like, I feel like a lot of people on vacation, they don't really like hang out at their hotel because there's so many hotels like on the strip and like things to do. So I don't know how the rooms are or anything, but as far as like coming here, if you're not staying here, it's not much happening. And if you're a vlogger, it's probably not a great idea because they are not vlogger friendly. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm glad I got to show you another little off the strip hotel that I haven't shown you in the past. So I will see you guys next time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye guys.